So here's another one of those uncomfortable truths. Leaders don't fail because they can't win. They fail because they give up one iteration too soon. They throw up their hands after the third time the campaign didn't work. The fifth new hire went bad. The seventh time that they tried to install a new process in the service drive and it still blew up and fell apart. Success isn't a straight line, and it never has been. It's a loop. And the leaders who win aren't the ones who get it right the first time. It's the ones that refuse to quit tweaking until it absolutely clicks. I love Peter Swain's quote, success is inevitable if you stay in the game. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. Leadership Fire, 7 minutes, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. And today, I want to dive into how can you get just a little bit better at taking one more iteration so you can stay in the game, because if you stay in the game, you will always win. Let me give it to you straight. Winning in this business isn't about perfection. Never has been. It's about persistence. We all use the example of batting, that you don't have to hit 1,000 to make it into the Hall of Fame. As a matter of fact, you can strike out or miss 7 out of 10 times and still be elite. Why? Because no matter what happened in the previous at bat, you go back in there and you get back up there and you take another swing. It's the same in your dealership. That lead gen system that flopped, it wasn't a waste, it was an iteration. That sales consultant that you've been working at and training and he still can't close, that's an iteration. That Saturday event that just didn't deliver the traffic after all the time, energy, and effort you put in, that's an iteration. Please burn this into your brain. Each round teaches you something. And the leaders who fail are the ones who've quit before they collected enough information, enough data, enough iterations to crack the code. This is probably the most important mindset shift I'm going to share with you all week. Iteration beats innovation. Let that sink in. Iteration beats innovation. Everybody loves the shiny new thing, but it's the unsexy work of tweaking, of reruns, of adjustments. That's what creates the breakthrough. The iteration advantage comes from one thing, compounding reps. Every time you run the loop, where you try something, you fail, you learn, you adjust, you're not starting from scratch. You're compounding, and you're taking and stacking one insight on top of another insight on top of another insight until you break through. You figure it out and you get it. You tip the scales in your favor. And here's where most leaders miss it. They mistake resistance for rejection. And just because the first 5 times you tried something, it didn't work, it doesn't mean it was a bad idea. And it doesn't mean it was wrong. It means it's just not refined yet. The leaders who win are the ones who outlast the feedback loop. That's all it is. They treat each iteration, each attempt as progress and not proof that it's not going to work. And that mindset shift is the difference in everything. You can literally succeed at any goal that you have, at any metric you need in your business, if you are willing to outlast the feedback cycle. So now let's cross the insight to action bridge. And all I want you to do is be brutally honest with yourself. And look, pick one area of your leadership where you've stopped iterating, where you just kind of quit. You gave up on that area. It's too hard. It's not like you. You don't have time. You know it's important. You know it's critical. You know it's valuable, but you've quit iterating. Go ahead and think of that now. Maybe it's coaching that one underperforming advisor. Maybe it's that new customer process that just fizzled, so you gave up on it. And maybe it's your own morning discipline. I don't know, but I know you know. What is that one area of your leadership where you've quit iterating? Now, write it down and commit to one more iteration. Not reinvention, not a magic bullet, just one more iteration and run the loop again. Please remember, keep this in mind. Come back to this over and over again. The breakthrough you're seeking, the breakthrough you want, generally is sitting one iteration beyond where most leaders quit. So War Room leaders, let me invite you, don't tap out too soon. Winning, leadership, breakthroughs are never about perfection. It's about refusing to stop refining. And the iteration advantage belongs to those leaders who never quit swinging. So with that, go out today, create some leadership fire in your store, and I will see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.